I've made it to rank 8, which means access to off-road tires, and I thought, what better way to test them out than by delivering a bunch of logs. I kept the 57X the same spec as I've had it in the previous episodes, swapping from low fifth wheel to log carrier front, and upgrading from all-terrain tires to off-road tires. Nice trailer drift. I know this log yard, well, all log yards are pretty muddy, so I'm not going to load this truck up until I get another one down here to assist. In fact, I'm going to drop this trailer in anticipation of needing to tow another truck. So this is a real-life 49X with tri-drive, hauling long logs up in Canada. I couldn't quite recreate that setup in-game, so I opted to kit out the 49X to carry medium logs. I wanted to use the NF 1430 variant of the 47X for this task, because it can fit a medium log add-on and tow a medium log trailer just like the 49X. However, at this point, I don't even have all-terrain tires unlocked for it yet. Okay, moment of truth. Low range, diffs locked. Can I get it moving without help? Honking helps, I'm sure of it. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Since I'm already moving, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep driving these logs all the way up the hill. As commenter AutoNax pointed out to me in the comments of episode 2, the 1430 variant gets OHD off-road tires, which are better, but unlock at a higher rank. In this case, rank 11. That also means the all-terrain tires unlock later at rank 9. All of which led me to choose the 49X, though I opted to keep it rear-wheel drive. Okay, logs delivered. Now back to the log station. Always fun to catch a little air. Okay, time for load number 2. This time I'll try starting in first gear. That was a mistake. Nope, it's too late for low range and diff lock to save me. Luckily, I'm prepared. I should be unstuck in no time. I'll just pull it. Okay, get a running start and pull it. Alright, we'll try it from the 49X and pull it. How about a different angle? That might work. Let's try it with a running start. Okay, let's try it from the 49X. Oh, maybe? No. How about without the trailer? Okay, that finally did it. Now let's drag the trailer out of the mud pit. But I'm not going to reattach the trailer just yet. Time for the 57X to show what it's made of. Oh, that mud is really chewed up. There's no way it's leaving under its own power. Nope. I should point out that by the time you're watching this video, all the Wolfpack trucks will be available with all-wheel drive. But at the time I recorded this session, they hadn't been patched yet and were rear-wheel drive only. A little pulling from the 49X frees the 57X so I can deliver these logs to the lumber mill. Oh, did I stop towing too soon? Nope, it's digging in and moving. Once started, again, I don't want to stop, so I just kept my foot in it all the way up the hill, being careful not to lug it down to first gear. I had a 47X ready to pick up another load of long logs parked a ways down the road, and had to slow down pretty well to squeeze between it and the power pole. But soon I was back to full speed down the hill, cutting the corner through the brush to avoid a muddy spot in the road. Holy cow, this thing turns wide. I managed to run up on the bank in the same spot as I did in episode 2, hauling the construction trailer down here. Luckily, it's pretty easy to get moving again. The last time I drove a truck down here, I was still on highway tires. This is so much nicer. Coming in the back way to the lumber mill may have been the harder route, but the 57X is having no problems. Okay, 1 load of logs delivered, 2 to go. Headed back to the log yard with a fuel stop on the way. No catching air this time. Okay, jumping into the 47X to bring it to the log yard. I've tried to create this Western Star, at least aesthetically. It's a red setback axle 49X day cab, and my in-game truck is a red setback axle 47X with 36-inch sleeper. So, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. The mud here is going from bad to worse. I could barely move with an empty trailer. Logs aren't going to help. But I should be able to tow it out if I can get the drive wheels of the 57X on some terra firma. Okay, that's working. I'm going to drag it free of the mud before I disconnect. Okay, that looks good. I formed a road train with the 47X in the lead to pull the 57X up the hill. Often it's slower to pull another truck, but it feels pretty cool. I don't know how to explain it. Once on top and back on pavement, I drop the 57X and continue on. With nothing else to pull free from the mud back at the log station, I drive the 49X to pick up some fuel, then onto the farm to deliver the final logs there. I want to keep the logs on the truck and deliver the logs in the trailer. So first I detach the trailer, then unpack the logs, then reattach the trailer, then deliver the packed logs. Now it's time to repack the logs on the truck. Wait, what is that error message? Those logs are aligned just fine. Okay, I got it now. It couldn't figure out where to pack the logs. Once I detached the trailer, I was able to repack the logs, then reattach the trailer and be on my way. Let's avoid that guardrail, shall we? Okay, logs delivered to the town storage. Only 2 more loads of medium logs needed. I was trying for big air on the return trip and ended up crashing into some stuff and almost flipping on my side. Luckily, I didn't flip over. You may notice the mud looks less churned up than it did before. I recorded these on different days, and the area in the logging yard reset to its default level of mud, which meant that I was able to drive out unassisted. Well, after I detached the trailer, drove the truck out, threw a winch line on the trailer, and drug it out of the mud, I was able to drive out unassisted. Driving the final load of medium logs to the town storage proved to be pretty easy. Okay, let's get these last 2 loads of long logs delivered. I'm going to fuel up the 47X and the 57X, then start that road train again. Near the bridge, I drop the 47X and continue on in the big highway truck. I like driving this way to the lumber mill. It's not exactly smooth, but it's fast and fun to drive. Okay, logs delivered. Just one more load to go. Back in the 47X, I'm apparently focused more on camera angles than not hitting stuff. I mean, I steered directly into that pole. What was I thinking? I take the same route to the lumber mill as I did with the 57X. A headache rack behind the cab would really complete the logging truck look. Okay, rank 9. That means all-terrain tires for the NF 1430 variant of the 47X, and it means that I'll finally be featuring it in this playthrough. Next week I use the 47X to rescue both the white Western Star 4964 and the mighty twin steer 6900, all with only rear-wheel drive. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, a comment, or consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.